This is the greatest movie I've ever seen in my lifetime. Bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when you tell spoilers? There's these two police officers, played by Agents Will Smith and Agent Martin Lawrence. They are two officers who love blowing up stuff. Then again, the first two movies were directed by Michael Bay, so what do you think? I know it's a Michael Bay thing, but seriously, what is with you and Bonds? Is it because their Transformers films were technically, quote-unquote, box office bombs, or critical bombs, I should say, that you have to put bombs into your films? Is that why, Mr. Bay? Anyways, these two police officers who, well, Mr. Will Smith is about to get married! Wow. Was there a Smith family debacle that I missed? Because how can you be married to two different people? But right when Will Smith is about to get married, Martin Lawrence has a heart attack. That explains some of the weird interviews he has nowadays. And then for some reason, Martin Lawrence gets into this weird way of thinking that after the heart attack, he becomes invisible and that he cannot die. So after he gets out of the hospital, he tries going backwards in a speedy rush hour traffic. Then we meet the villains of our movie, which, well, it is a Bad Boys movie. So who could the villains be? I know, head of a drug cartel. Yeah, that does seem to be the thing in these movies, doesn't it? But this guy has military training. And apparently he got tortured when he was young by somebody breaking his hand. This is kind of a weak villain subplot, or backstory. But then again, when you go into a Bad Boys movie, you kind of don't go into the plot. But I'm about to get into it, so enjoy. But this guy wants to put in tax revenue and fraud money to Captain Howard's account, which makes it seem, which of course makes it look like Captain Howard, who had died in the last movie, had been working for many different drug cartels. And of course, he was trying to bust this guy while Marcus was trying to investigate the case of who shot him. This just seems like a very convenient way to put Joe Pantoliano into this movie, isn't it? But Will Smith and Martin Lawrence has to go back to Armando, Will Smith's son from the last film, and because he's the only one who can identify who the bad guy is. So they try to talk to him, while also go into many different nightclubs owned by many different criminals with bright neon lights. Yeah, Joel Schumacher directed a portion of this movie, didn't he? Tiffany Haddish has this weird random appearance for no reason at all. Mainly just to pull in how many curse words she can say in one movie. Well, it is R-rated, I guess. And then DJ Khaled comes back from the last movie, but it doesn't have much of a role in this one, so why bring him back? And then they all have a big shootout. Will Smith, Martin Lawrence, and DJ Khaled having a shootout. That's kind of a weird thing to say, but I will give this movie did at least have fire and explosions. A van got lit on fire, inside and outside. You know, for a movie that's not directed by Michael Bay, it's clearly showing a whole bunch of Michael Bayisms. Two of the animal agents from the last movie come back, and they fall in love. And this love relationship was kind of forced. I don't know if they're going to expand on that in Bad Boys 5, but considering this film was directed by the two twin brothers who had directed the unreleased Batgirl movie, I'm highly doubting so. Oh yeah, look that up. And then, as normal Bad Boys tradition, we get about a 15 to 20 minute climax at, well, the first one was at an airport station. Second one was at a mansion to a minefield. Third one was at another mansion. What could the fourth one be? Oh, I know. A crocodile farm. They're clearly running out of ideas, aren't they? Captain Howard's daughter, who doesn't like Will Smith's son because of how much of a criminal, lets him go after trying to save her daughter, spawning a whole bunch of outcry in the news and all over the world, probably trying to sequel bait itself, and the two bad boys and both of their families go on and have a big old barbecue. Oh, you thought I was going to mention the Reggie scene? Oh, that scene's way too good to be spoiled. I'm letting you watch that for your own. I'm Marshell McDummy here, and I'm going to see that movie again in the theaters. Sayonara.